What are we talking about first?
Okay, this is the preseason interview for the 2010-2011 Hustle and Flow.
Six? Or seven?
Six times
okay.
a charm.
Six.
Fantasy Football League. What we're going to do here is in-depth analysis.
Dude, this is a horrible podcast right now, just to let you know.
No, this is going to be good.
Okay,
this is going to be good. Because you know what we have here?
Starting off with kind of crappy already.
Sure it's video.
What we have here is a list.
Other way around. If you were smart enough, no.
Here's a list of 9 names. Okay? And we're going to run through them and see how they measure up. First name on the list. Brent Stevenson. Huh? Brent?
No.
What do you got to say about Brent? Wallace, what are your thoughts on Brent?
He's a good player. That's all I have to say, you know. His draft picks he's just a very knowledgeable fantasy player. I respect him a lot. I'm not going to talk any trash about him. Brent's a good guy.
Well, Wallace is busy sucking Brent's dick. Let me tell you what's really
He did
going
win last season. I have to give him his due.
Let me tell you what's going on with Brent. Tonight, Wallace and I had the pleasure of joining Brent out in Culver City. And while Brent almost struck gold with a mediocre-looking Texas chick.
That girl.
That dog.
Yeah.
We ran into a couple of fine hotties on the sidewalk.
Mila Kunis.
Wallace says Mila Kunis look-alike. And Brent proceeded to grope her and force her to make out with him unsuccessfully.
That is true.
It didn't work out. Anyways, he's a great manager.
That's a nasty ass.
Next. Let's skip West for now. We'll come back to that.
No, why do we have to come back to West? Why don't we start with
We need to be drunk
Okay.
by the time we get back. Darren. Wallace, thoughts on Darren?
Well, I just gave thoughts on Brent. You should give thoughts on Brent.
Darren had a strong rookie season
he
last
did.
year.
BS.
In all actuality, I think he has a lot of promise. He's a young guy. He's kind of like the Brian Schottenheimer of offensive coordinators. Young, but a lot of promise. That being said, he's got a lot to prove this year, so we'll see. Big sophomore season coming up for Darren. Wallace, what do you think?
I disagree completely.
You think he sucks?
Pretty much.
Wow.
You
think he had a shit
he got
draft?
AP last year?
And what did he do with it?
Nothing. That's my point.
So you think if Darren has a decent pick this year, he'll burn it and waste it like he did last year?
Exactly. That's my point.
Okay.
You heard it here.
First.
Next.
Vera. Noble Nincompoop.
Oh, yeah.
What do you have to say about... So, the lead story of Noble Nincompoop is he didn't even fucking know when the draft was. He missed the draft and he got auto-drafted. That being said, how did he do from there?
Pretty horrible.
He sucks. He's awful. Noble Nincompoop actually goes out 5 times a week, so he has a slight excuse, but still. Okay, next is me.
Okay. I can't even say anything about this.
Hey, Brent.
Bindi?
What's your commentary on me?
Bindi.
Brent. What's your commentary on me?
You need to,
take a risk.
yeah, you are too attached to veterans. You need to draft upside.
Okay.
That's really it.
You seriously have to take, it's like, as much trash as we're going to talk about Wes, you kind of have to follow a little bit in his footsteps. Because Wes takes risks.
Yes.
Yeah, John,
Well, he's not even a fucking citizen. Of course he takes risks. He's fucking...
Your drafts are all, like, safe veterans.
Yeah, it's like it's like John's drafts are like, if I went to ESPN and then I went to their fucking draft list, that's what John's drafts are. It's like he follows them word for word. It's like
if your dad was drafted.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love
you
it.
gotta take some risks, man.
Yeah, that's the problem with
Wait, if I had a decent memory, I would list off a couple of risks last year, but I don't. So that's a problem.
You didn't take any risks last
Exactly,
year. You think that's funny, but it's so true. It's
you know
like,
who took risks was Brent tonight, groping this Russian bitch.
Mila Kunis.
She said, "Let me guess, the only way to make this night right is if we make out." And Brent said, "Pretty much."
But she brought it up.
And then she didn't make out. Okay, who's next? Wallace. Okay, why don't I give you a little?
Wait, I won this league 1 year, right? 1 year. Just
Okay.
throw that out there.
Brent, thoughts on Wallace?
Throw that out there.
Brent, thoughts on Wallace?
He's one of the champions of the league.
Exactly.
There's only been 4 champions of the league, and he's one of them. He's one of the elite. He's
That's all that matters.
Special elite forces.
My grandma could have won the league that year if she drafted LT.
It doesn't matter. I drafted LT.
You know, the rest of his draft was awful.
It doesn't matter.
He literally got 80% of his points from LT that year.
And did I win? That's all that matters.
Who was the 4th winner, by the way? Cowboy. That fucking cowboy faggot.
Is that Philip?
Yeah, he's done. Okay. My short blib on Wallace is he talks a lot of shit, especially about me. He had 1 good year. Otherwise, he sucked, just like me.
Just like you. I like how you threw that in there. But if we talk averages, I would kick your ass. In everything. Everything in life, I would kick your ass.
That's going a little too far, but we'll move on.
That's true, Bindi.
The only 3 people we have left are Steve E., Brian, and Blank.
Who's Blank?
I couldn't think of a name.
Who's Blank, Brent?
Blank's the person who's going to join the league next year. Hey, Brent, you have anything to say about Brian? Before I end the worst fucking video ever fucking recorded. Brent, anything.
Brian is the beautiful man.
He's got guts. Like the other fucking draft. What'd he do? He went out for it, right? Brett.
Yeah, he did.
This